Hello and welcome everybody. Great news. We are pretty much done with the player's handbook for the Thahar Game System in the world of Anar, and we are working on getting more developed as time goes on. I wanted to show you that it's uploaded. This is the first version, and I'm working on updating that. There's a few more uh, images that I'm working to include, as well as some accreditations that want to make sure that I call out some of the artists that provided help on the work that I've been putting together. So stick around for that update. I am going to get my first um, player's handbook actual cover. It's a soft cover book that I'm printing out. Um, it's going to be uh, coming in the next few days, so I will share that this week, the actual book. The reason I printed it out, I wanted to see how it looked physically, because sometimes when you look at something on the online through the documentation, it might look okay. Trying to figure out the gutters and the old formatting and how it looks with the font. So I'm printing that out. I'm going to be reviewing that, making corrections if I need to, and go from there and working on that piece of it. There is a PDF version that is out there. You can get that review. It's free for the review version. There's about 20 pages in there you can review. And then you can buy the e-copy if you'd like, or the hard copy. And I will update you on anything that's changing there. So that'll be launching live this week. So check out the shop, store.thahar.com. Also, I have a few items that I put on a kind of canvas map of the map of the world of Anar as the known world at this point from the beginning of Generation 1. We'll talk about that later as we discuss the game system itself on preceding videos. I also have a poster that I wanted to make. So I know it's visual aids is very important about how everything is when we're playing games with the system. So I'm working on that as well. And the map is actually a really nice map that I'm working on. So I will share that here. So this is the map of the immediate world of Anar that I generated. I will be updating this map. I wanted to make it more color, a little enhanced, but this is the original map that I commissioned to get made, just laying it down of how the world looks like from the point of view of where the characters start out as and where the immediate action of the first generation is going to be based on in the game world, utilizing the Thahar Game System. So we're going to go from there. As well as there is a new artist, her name is Hannah, that is starting to work with me uh, on the items that we need. So there it is right there. You notice this is one of the flora, the manifestations that are out there. We're working on enhancing that. She is working on the fauna in the environment and what we encountered off of the player's handbook. So that is the first image of what the plant is called misc, and that would be developed there, and we'll add that as we get the images going. But I wanted to share that we do have some images that are coming soon to try to enhance our adventure and kind of get people more visual aesthetic to the game so they can visualize it and not just read the descriptions. But I think it's helpful to have some visual um, references to the items that are in the system. So that's where we're at right now. So again, this is the map, and also we do have our store. So please go ahead and visit that, and we'll talk more about those in the near future. And I will be presenting a video some of the mechanics of the game as I get closer and I do and also the uh, book when it comes in, the physical copy. I'll be reviewing that just to go through it to make sure that it's acceptable for the first edition, and I'll be updating it to the second edition uh, with a few more updates, not major updates in the game system, but just acknowledgments and some inserts in there of some of the new pictures that I'll be adding for the professions um, into the system, so have a little more visual appeal to it. I just wanted to make sure that I get the core mechanics down. In the future, I will be working on a supplement for the storytellers to be able to run one of the first campaigns. I'm working on structuring the campaign outline of the things that are kind of needed to kind of like bullet points and then delve deeper into that. There will be some leeway into what directions they go based on how the story is being told from the player's handbook and what the storyteller can go ahead and kind of move the players along to a designated destination and goal and be able to achieve uh, the result that they needed of what the expectation is for this world and how to advance the plot as well as advance the professions and get leveled up and acquire more abilities and things of that nature. So I'll be working on that in the next month or so. I'm hoping to get it done by January um, as we get through. Also, another announcement, I am also working probably in midsummer 2025 to go ahead and meet up in some conventions. Uh, that's kind of long-term goal for me is to, at least this coming year in 2025, is to kind of get one convention, like a little bit major convention under our belt and get a table there and present the work and have some materials there. And then I will be doing local in Michigan, some local appearances uh, to kind of introduce the game to the people in the local area and do some play testing and work out some of the uh, kind of things that seem to be working but might need to be enhanced. There's always a chance that I might change some things down the line, but I think it's just a playthrough with more folks. I've play tested a little bit with core people that I know, but I'm working on just kind of broadening that with a few folks around the area, different levels of people that play. So newcomers, some veteran RPG players, pen and paper players. So get some intake there. We spent quite a bit of time kind of understanding what I needed from the system and how to get that down. It took me years to kind of go through, especially the faith-based stuff. I had to work through that, especially with the system the way it is right now, being a positive and negative game system. I had to work through some of the nuances of how do you develop that play and how do you subtract from certain things uh, uh, and counteract certain things from a positive and negative perspective. So I'm excited to kind of launch those things. So hopefully I'll have more news coming in. Check out the website or the store.thahar.com for more information as we get through. And hopefully you will join me on the journey and we'll get this game going, which is really going to be focused on uh, advancing the storyline and how do we get from where we're at in the story to generation. Hopefully, I'm planning on getting to generation 8 in the storyline. And that will get us to kind of the end of the world of Arnar, uh, and then we'll be able to build other worlds if we need to, utilizing the game system, or any storyteller can build their own world and then use the system, hopefully, to enhance their gameplay. Thank you and God bless. I will talk to you soon.